Hello everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecast. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you've been guided to this video, this reading, I'll be taking a look at the connection between you and your past love. This reading is called Fading Memories. So this is for those of you who have been in no contact, been in separation 1 year or longer. So does your past love still think of you? We'll tap into that. These are the two decks that I will be focused on. The Ghostly Whispers of Love Oracle by Angelic Revelation 144. And I'll go ahead and clarify everything with the Pining Rose Tarot by Calico Moon. General advice as always, only take the parts of it that truly make sense for you and release the rest. All right, guys, let's get into the messages. Hi there, Gemini. So let's get into your reading here. Past love connections. So are the memories fading? Do they still think of you? What does that vibe look like? Angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini. Sun, moon, rising, or Venus. We have embrace. I embrace you in spirit when you cry. So maybe, Gemini, especially when you're going through challenging things, it doesn't necessarily have to be about the two of you. Maybe, life has just dealt you some difficult moments, whatever that might be about, to the point where it has brought you to tears, or you've gotten really overwhelmed by it. And your person is coming through in this reading to let you know that basically they're picking up off of that energy from you. And they're there. They're there holding you, supporting you in however way they can, even if it is spiritually. Let's see what else. And in certain scenarios, part of those tears are because you do miss them. And I feel they miss you as well. They cry with you. I've also gotten, and I just got this message instinctively, that there are moments where, you just want to drift off to sleep, but you can't sleep. They can't sleep, to the point where you're picking up off of each other's energies, and you might have actually really cried together. Synchronicities there. All right, let's grab another. We have lovers. I will always be your lover. I mean, you guys had a pretty intense connection here, Gemini. And it's interesting because the Lover's card in Tarot is Gemini. So it's amplifying that interpretation through these cards. It was a very chemistry-packed connection. Let's grab one more here for Gemini. Sun, moon, rising, or Venus. We have family. You and this person could have had a family together, or you were both very family oriented. It does say focus on family right now. Some of you might have had a child or children together, or it's simply a message from your past love that they've got family obligations. I'm also getting that they really do consider you to be a part of their soul tribe, a part of their family. So let's go ahead and clarify that here, Gemini, and see what else we can learn. We set these guys aside. I feel this person is still very attracted to you. They clearly love you. I'm getting that. They could have been really close to their mother, or maybe you are. So let's grab some tarot here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini. So this might represent part of the reason why you are apart. Betrayal, cheating, getting away with something. Your person was deceptive in some way, shape, or form. It does not have to be about infidelity unless that is the story for the reason why you're apart. Let's see what else. And it just dawned on me, the Lover's card in tarot, it can sometimes be indicative of that. It can be a third-party situation, a love triangle. I actually really like this, though, with the Ace of Pentacles coming through there, because what this is telling us here, they might have been the type of person in the past that hurt you because you couldn't trust them. They were deceptive. They kept you in the dark, whether it was actual cheating or not, but you still felt that it was very hurtful the way things unfolded, especially their commitment to the partnership, the relationship. But with the Ace of Pentacles, it's being able to start fresh. It's the opportunity for two people to come back together and not even question someone's level of commitment, because you're seeing that their conviction, that the energy that they're bringing forward is so different compared to the person that ended up hurting you before. That's a part of what I'm getting there. They do miss you. You know, they have those moments where they're depressed, they're not in a good mental space. They do have a lot of regrets over what happened between the two of you, and they ultimately know that perhaps they are part of the reason why things fell apart. So it really triggers them, perhaps, in a way when they think about the two of you, because it's so hurtful the way things unfolded. We do have the Nine of Pentacles. Take this if it makes sense, guys, especially if you're single right now, but you're thinking of a past love that's no longer in your life and you miss them, you're thinking about them. I feel they miss you too. They think about you as well. But maybe you both have just come to a place in your lives where you're dedicating your time and energy into other things, not necessarily your love lives, but it could be directed more so towards career and, you know, spending time with friends. The Ace of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles could be indicative of financial stability, you know, getting to a place where you're successful in your career. But I'm also getting for your past love here, they might have everything that they ever wanted materially, but the one thing that's missing is you. And, you know, maybe you both feel the same way. We do have the Star. Hope, faith, renewal, self-care. Your person could be an Aquarian. I do feel they wish to be a part of your life again. They're holding on to the idea that this is not completely off the table. Maybe you have been drawn to this reading because there's still hope in your heart that somehow you guys can reconnect and fix things. Queen of Swords, so Divine Feminine. This could be your masculine coming through in this reading to let you know that they're ready to commit 100% if given the chance to do so, to be able to prove to you that their intentions are pure, that they are truly a different person from the individual that broke your heart. But I do feel, my feminines, you might have your guard up a little bit. All right, let's see what else here. Yep. We've got the Fool. I really do feel when it comes to the individual that you're focused on for this reading, they want nothing more than to return, to be a part of your life again, wishing that, you know, whatever happened in the past, that you guys can move on from that and just start fresh. And that's clarified by the Ace of Wands. I feel the sparks between the two of you, that hasn't ever dissipated. The memories certainly are still quite prominent in their heart and their mind. And you've been drawn to this reading perhaps for the same reasons. There's still room to grow here. There's a lot of potential still when it comes to this love connection. So even though you guys have spent time apart, I'm ultimately getting, if you both want to reconnect, there's really nothing standing in the way this time. If there were third-party situations, more than likely that's no longer happening. I'm feeling it more so for your past love that they're either single or that they have chosen to just live life on their own terms, not really wanting to get into another relationship because there's nobody else like you. They just want you. So if you feel the same way, this has a really good chance at working out if life puts you onto the same path to find each other again. And I feel there's a really great chance that that can happen. All right, guys, so that is what I have. If you are interested in your own reading, that info is down below. And of course, I will link the decks that are featured here down below as well. Thank you so much, guys. I'll catch you next time.